Hey again, guys. I have the truck running right now. We're still waiting to adjust the carburetor, so it's a little loud for me here to talk. But anyway, this is our 1998 Buick Century. I figure we're going to get some shots of this before it gets sold. They want to trade it in for a 2007 or a 2008 Dodge Caliber SXT. For my brother. My brother's currently driving this car. Buick with a 3.1 cylinder V6 motor. Be a cold start of it. Hasn't been started in a couple of weeks since my brother's been off for vacation. We'll take a look at the hood underneath, what it's sporting. Okay. And there is a 3.1 liter SFI V6 motor for you. It's got a valve cover leak, you can see by all the oil and sludge that's on there. This motor hasn't had, surprisingly, it's got, I'll check the mileage, but it's got over 100,000 miles. No head gasket problems like it's prone to on this motor. This car has had replaced though, harmonic balancer, and that was basically it. Harmonic balancer, a couple of serpentine. The harmonic balancer was twice, second time for a faulty part, and 2 serpentine belts for it. Other than that, it's been a great running car. It's starting to show its age though. There's a lot more leaks than just the valve cover I can see from here right now. Oil pan's leaking as well, I could see when I got underneath the car. But it's been a great car. Aside from the mechanical problems with the engine, cosmetically it's held up as well, except for these little rubber things, but that's pretty typical of Colorado. Sitting outside like this, it cracks really easily. I can see right there, as well as the paint's chipped here. Just basic minor, cosmetic things, but other than that, no rust. Family has run it into a trailer a couple of times, into a post as well. Really not too bad. Got hit by a truck, big Super Duty diesel right there, that little chip. Wanted $400 to fix it, but didn't really want to do it. Other than that, it's been a really great car. Let's take a look at the interior. There's a couple of things that don't work on the interior as well, but we'll take a look when we see them. Automatic door locks. Everything's automatic on this car. Brother's had his MP3 player stuff on here. It's been smoked in a couple of times by my dad when he was smoking, but really not too much more. There's an interior piece that rotted or went to crap. The handle for the glove box broke when we were opening it one day, so we got another 98 Buick Century handle for it. The only thing is I can't open it with this GM key. They didn't have the GM key that I needed at the junkyard. So other than that, works good now. Everything's nice in there. Tape player doesn't work anymore. My brother, one day, he put a audio cassette that lets you use your iPod and stuff like that, and he got it jammed in there, couldn't get it out. Finally figured out that the eject mechanism was broken, and we destroyed the tape player trying to get it out with a screwdriver and a pair of pliers, unfortunately. But it's still got a working AM FM radio, and that's all he needs, especially if he's just got one of these AM FM adapters to put his iPod on. He can stick in the cigarette lighter. Other than that, it's been a great car. Interior wise, the seats aren't torn. They do smell a little bit like smoke, but like I said, that's pretty common for when it was smoked in. Let's talk about power windows. Were a big thing for these Buicks to go out as well, and unfortunately it did hit one of them. Which is pretty common on this side for some reason too, is this the passenger in the back's left side went out, and they link that to a cable issue with the motor, but the cables are expensive, about 400 bucks a piece for a brand new one and like 300 for a used one from junkyard. So what he did was what we did actually, because we knew how to do it, pop the door panel off because the window was stuck shut or shut down. So what we did was we cranked the window up little by little and got a clamp, a C-clamp from our shop, and used it. It worked great. Really no problem there. Recently this car had a defective heater motor. Started squeaking like crazy. The guy even who replaced it, I would have done the replacement, but my dad said just take it to the guy. Got a cheap one for about 50 bucks, a new heater motor, or a used heater motor actually. And the guy, he said, it was funny about the old heater motor, he said it sounded like a duck call, and it exactly did. But it's fixed now. Heater works great like it always has been. One thing I noticed with this car when we brought it from brand new though, which I've never liked about it, this is the only thing I don't like about this car, is the heater takes a long time to warm up. You can go about 2 to 3 miles and it'll take you a long time for it to heat up. So it's really, it's a kind of a major thing for me and kind of not, but I'm a cold-blooded person, so I really don't naturally like it that way. Anyway, let's do a cold start of it. Should start. Fuel injected, of course. It's always been reliable. So let's see how it works. I don't know what my brother's listening to. Sounds pretty good. Today anyway. Can't hear it over the truck, but I can. Gotta love your Buick Century. I like Buicks. They're good cars. This is one of our Buicks. The other one's a LaCrosse. I don't have that today either. A little bit of white smoke coming from the tailpipe that's warming the motor up. You see the damage right there is where we hit the trailer. Anyway, still a good car. Gotta support your military, America's military. My dad's a Navy veteran, so that's why he put that on here. We got also Navy veteran license plates. Starts and runs fine. For a warm start, cold start. Thanks guys. Gotta love your Buick Century. Oh, almost forgot. Check mileage. 148,000 miles. 148,136 without head gasket trouble. Really good for this car. Unfortunately, it will be the next car to go up to be replaced.